in the hour of death.
That's very nice.
Yeah, it's Testament right here on your Classic Metal Show.
I was enjoying the soft rock, the Air Supply stuff.
The Stevie Rochelle.
I was enjoying reading in the chat room how this was the night that we jumped the shark.
Yeah, I know. So I thought I owed it to the hardcores to do 2 songs back to back that would definitely get everybody's blood pumping.
Well, I'm all for all Air Supply for the rest of the show, as far as I'm concerned. Fuck these guys. We did jump the shark, so now it's all Air Supply all the time.
Right. So they got 2 of my favorite harder tunes there with Hail Mary.
Yeah.
And Skeletons of Society.
Well, I want more Air Supply. Johnny's my new friend. I'm texting with them right now.
Right.
Inviting him and the crew to the Pinball Palace.
There you go.
I am. And you know I'm going to have them out there, too.
Sure, why not? Hey, the Air Supply dudes were out here.
It'll be like, Jesus Christ, what's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, his taste in music's so bad, he can't give me any shit. At least Air Supply sold some records.
Right.
Ed likes some real horse shit.
Well, I know that he's a big Autograph fan.
Yeah, Autograph. And Autograph alone should make him not be allowed to listen to music.
Sure.
But, yeah, like Alias and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah?
Just wretched bad music.
Or, let's see. What else would be?
Kick Tracy.
Is he a fan of them, too?
I don't know if he's a fan of them or not. I know he's into the whole Slaughter camp, so I'm assuming he was probably into Kick Tracy.
Really?
At the time. I know he had the record at one time.
So what is it about that the third tier hair bands that he likes so much?
He was in radio at that time, so I think that's the era that he got to meet some of the guys.
Oh, okay, all right.
And you know how that goes, dude. You always kind of like the first ones that you met.
Sure.
And not everybody stayed around as long as us to where we're just sick of fucking meeting people.
Right.
But yeah, he has terrible taste in music. Every album that I hate, he loves. And he won't listen to nothing past like 1989.
Really?
Like I was playing, I was in the office and I had Hollywood Vampires on, LA Guns.
Yeah, 1990.
Yeah. He was like, this is fucking shit. And I was like, what are you talking about? It's fucking great out. He's like, oh, it's not the first 2. It's fucking garbage. I was like, dude, they've put out a bunch of good. No, none of it's good. Only the first 2.
Really?
Yeah. Doesn't like Slave to the Grind. Doesn't like, no docking after fucking Under Lock and Key. Nothing. Anything's from the 90s on, just fucking trash.
Sure.
In his world.
Really?
So.
Won't even give it a shot.
No. Lynch Mob, terrible band.
Really?
Came out in the 90s.
Wow.
Badlands, useless.
Really?
Yeah, he doesn't like any of it.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I mean, none. Yeah, somebody put in there Cherry Pie. Cherry Pie he'll listen to, but he won't listen to...
Dog Eat Dog.
Dog Eat Dog is trash. That's the exact words, trash.
Which is the best album they have.
The best album in their whole catalog. He says it's trash.
Right. Hail and Kill Caller, you're on the air.
Hi, I just tuned in and I heard the Air Supply. I wanted to request a few songs. ABBA, Dancing Queen. Go West by the Pet Shop Boys. I'm Coming Out by Diana Ross. And In the Navy by the Village People. Hail and Kill, take care.
Bet you didn't think we could pull that up that quick.
Hey, when I have it in my catalog, it's at my fingertips.
Right. Wow. All right. Excellent. Well, we're going to talk to Eric in about 10 minutes.
All right. Think he'll have something to say about ABBA?
Well, I guess you could ask him.
Yeah. Somebody asked when the Lynch interview is going to air. Next week.
Okay.
I was too lazy to edit it this week.
Well, it's no big deal. We had a couple of guests tonight with Johnny and Eric coming up, so that's plenty.
Yeah, that's more than enough.
Plenty.
And not that I want to bag on George, I don't. And he did a good interview. Don't get me wrong. He had a lot of cool stuff to say, but he's on that same fucking phone.
Yeah, he uses a shit phone.
Yeah, it sounds like this. It's like this. So, guitar. That's what it sounds like.
Well, the last time I interviewed him,
yeah,
he was driving down Interstate 5 with an old pickup truck with no air conditioning and had the windows open.
Sounds like George.
Yeah. So it's just like, dude. He goes, well, I'm getting off an off ramp here, so it should be a little bit quieter.
Yeah. That's good.
It's like, this is how you want to do your interviews with the wind blowing and bad cell service and all this other stuff?
He don't care.
You don't care.
He doesn't care. Well, it was just like he's doing, and I even called him on it. I was like, dude, the last 2 cycles, you've done 2 records at once.
Yeah.
This time he's got Shadow Train and Lynch Mob. Last time he had the Lynch Mob EP and KXM.
And the Sweet...
And Lynch Sweet or whatever.
Sweet Lynch.
Yeah. So that's 5 records in a year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Might be time to slow down a little bit.
That's a lot of music in a year.
That's a little much.
Yeah.
And the Shadow Train's a double album. It's like 18 songs.
Yeah.
No, it's good though. I don't know. Did you listen to that at all?
I got to hear 2 songs. I didn't get to listen to it. I just downloaded all that stuff today.
It's pretty good.
So you can clean out your box.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I took everything down.
Okay. Yeah, the Lynch Mob is really good. I'll give credit where credit is due. That's a fucking great record. That's probably the best one since the first one.
Really?
Yeah. I really, really like it a lot. It's a little bit slow.
Well, so was Smoke and Mirrors.
Yeah. This is definitely the one thing about Smoke and Mirrors was that he was kind of trying to sound a little Dokken-y. And this one sounds more like the first Lynch Mob. That Southern thing is back, whatever you call that he does in his groove. I guess he calls it his Southern groove.
It's kind of a bluesy thing.
Yeah, that's back. And the songs are slow, but they're really powerfully guitar driven. It's a good record, man. I was very impressed with it.
Yeah. Well, I like the Oni Logan Lynch Mob. And it's so weird with those two because it seems like they're always having a falling out every few weeks, and Loney left the band, and then within a few weeks he's back.
Yep.
And then they make a whole new record together.
Yeah, well, what are they going to do without each other?
I know, but it's weird though. It's just like, dude, really? Why can't you guys get along? Really?
Well, I mean, George has had how many singers? I mean, he's had whoever he had for Sacred Groove, whoever he had for KXM, Pinnock, Oni, Mason, Don.
Then he had that guy who did the Smoke This.
Yeah, the rap guy. So that's 6.
He had Chaz West.
Oh, Chaz West, that's right. He was in there.
Yeah,
so that's 7.
Yeah.
And he's got whoever sings for Shadow Train.
Right.
That's 8. So yeah, maybe it's not the singers that are the crazy part.
Yeah, it could be.
I don't know. And George is, other than the one time when I almost fought him, George has always been nice to me. He's always been nice to me on the phone.
Yeah, I've hung out with George on 3 different occasions, and he's always been real friendly to me.
Yeah, well, I had the one time, but the one time was probably as much provoked by me as anything, so I won't hold the hating him because I definitely provoked him.
Right.
But, he's always pretty nice, and, he's a pro and he does his interviews, and, he enjoys talking to us, because, he even told me at the end of this interview, and I'll send you the outtakes too, that, at the beginning, he's like, oh, I got to do these fucking interviews today. he literally was in that mode where he didn't want to even do this interview. And I was only the second one on the list.
Right.
You know, it was one of those type of things where he had like 8 in the day. And he told me right up front, he's like, I fucking hate doing this.
Yeah, well.
And I just told him, I said, I'll try and make it so it's not the shit that you get every interview. And I did that. And at the end, he thanked me. He was like, dude, that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
You know, but what am I going to ask him? Dude, what's up with the Dokken reunion, man?
Dude, what's it like to work with Oni?
Yeah, dude, 30 years. What comes to mind?
Exactly. I saw somebody throw that up there on the Facebook the other day when you were asking for, you know, soliciting for questions.
Yeah.
And that, you know, that's what you did when you emailed me. And that was the first thing that I wrote was what comes to mind.
Comes to mind.
Yeah, what comes to mind?
Yeah. No, I didn't ask George any silly ones. I don't know. I think I only asked one fan question because dude, he was, for a guy that didn't want to do interviews, boy, he was a talkative Ted. he was fucking, I think I only got 4 questions in like 30 minutes.
Wow.
I mean, he was really going, which is, you know, him, he's usually a little tougher to get going.
Right.
But you know what? He's real passionate about that Shadow Train. You know, because I guess he made the movie or something, the documentary. So he's, you know, he had a lot to say on that. And, you know, I think I pissed him off a little bit with that.
He pissed him off?
Yeah. Because I didn't know anything about it.
Oh, okay. Aside from just the record, you didn't know who's...
Well, I mean, I knew that it was a soundtrack to a documentary, and I knew that he was like the producer. But I'll tell you the question. I won't tell you his answer, but I asked him, I said, you know, what is it about this that made you so passionate to do a double CD and a movie, which you've never done before? You know, what is it about this topic? And he was like, well, I've been living this my whole life. It's not just something I picked up in the last year. Okay, dude. Easy.
Sorry.
Easy. Sorry, I haven't fucking been doing my George Lynch homework every minute.
Right.
You know, for the last 5 years with the 15 projects you've put out.
Sure.
You know, sorry, I missed one.
That's funny.
But yeah, he's cool. I like George.
Yeah,
I'm a big fan of his playing.
Yeah, well, so much for him never coming back on the show because of the KXM.
Well, this is what, the 3rd time he's been back?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, that certainly didn't come from him, I guarantee it.
Let's not poke that bear.
Yeah.
We've made nice with Joe O'Brien.
Sure.
At PAC.
Sure.
And we want the Metal Church records.
Yeah, we do. When is that coming?
I think November.
Oh, is it that late?
Oh, that means that we'll have it like in 2 months.
Yeah, I know, but you know.
Yeah, I think it's an end of the year release.
Okay, are you excited about that?
Yeah, I am, because the track that I heard and the clip that I heard, Mike House sounds great.
Where did you hear the clip?
It's online somewhere.
Oh, okay, I didn't know.
It's like a 30-second clip of one of the new songs.
Oh, nice.
And then they released a remake of whatever song, I forget what it was, Ton of Bricks or something.
Really?
Yeah, there's a full track out there somewhere.
Kind of like what they did for Watch the Children Play with Ronnie.
Yeah.
All
but
right.
I think they just put it out now just to throw it out there.
Yeah, just a little teaser.
Right. Metal Church. New version of Badlands.
Oh, Badlands.
Yeah. Let's see.
I love that song, Badlands.
Well, here you go. Let's take a listen, and you tell me if it sounds good. You want me to play it, or you want me to send you the link?
Just send me the link.
All right, well, let me click it then. Let me go to YouTube.
Oh, it's on YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh, let me just go to YouTube then. I'll
send you the link.
I'll just pull it up. What's it under?
Here. Paste.
All right. Some Metal Church Badlands.
All right, you want to know the secret
Damn
to getting
it.
a Ferrari or Lamborghini like this?
Dude.
Drop out of college.
Why don't you have the ad work?
There we go. I need to add that to my Google thing.
Yeah. Sounds good, right?
Yep. Sounds good. Sounds like they got it.
It's a little rusty, but
Yeah. Sounds like they got him buried in the mix just a little bit.
A little bit, but I mean, for a guy that hasn't sang in 25 years or whatever.
Yeah, he's got to blow the dust off those vocal cords.
Yeah, sounds okay.
Yeah, not bad. I'm looking forward to it, but you know me, I'm a huge Metal Church fan anyway.
Yeah, so it'll be good. I can't wait.